The sleek glass doors of Grant Realty swing open. Marcus Grant steps inside. To the employees. He is just another black man, looking for a home. They have no idea. He owns the entire company. Rumors of racism and unethical deals have reached his ears. Customers are being scammed. Black buyers are being turned away. Marcus built this company on fairness. But something is wrong. He is here to see the truth for himself. By the time he leaves, everything will change. The glass doors of Grant Realty slide open. Marcus Grant steps inside. To the employees. He is just another black man looking to buy a home. No one looks twice. No one greets him. He walks past the front desk. A young white receptionist barely glances up. "Can I help you?" Her voice is flat, uninterested. Marcus nods. "I am looking for a home, something high-end." She sighs. "You need an appointment for that." Marcus raises an eyebrow. Strange. The white man who walked in before him, he got a full welcome. "All right," Marcus says calmly. "Can I speak to a real estate agent?" She does not even look up from her phone. "Wait over there." Marcus clenches his jaw, but keeps his cool. He walks to the waiting area, taking everything in. The office is sleek, modern, expensive. He built this company from the ground up. He remembers when this place was a small startup. Now, it is a powerhouse in real estate. But lately, things have felt off. Complaints have started piling up. Black customers rejected for no reason. Minority clients pushed into bad deals. White buyers getting VIP treatment. And yet, on paper, everything looks fine. Reports from his managers show record profits. His top agents claim business is booming. But numbers do not tell the full story. People do. And Marcus Grant is here to listen. A white couple walks in. The receptionist perks up immediately. "Welcome to Grant Realty," she says brightly. "What kind of home are you looking for?" Marcus watches. His stomach tightens. Before the couple can even sit, an agent rushes over. "Right this way. We have some amazing listings for you. Fast, polite, efficient." Marcus glances down at his watch. He has been waiting 10 minutes. No one has even looked at him. He leans back in his chair, pretending to be patient. Inside, his blood is boiling. One of the senior agents, Rick Lawson, walks past. He does not acknowledge Marcus at all. Instead, he turns to another agent. "Any high-value clients today?" Rick asks. His colleague smirks. "Not yet. Some broke window shoppers, though." Marcus keeps his face calm. But in his head, that was strike one. Marcus breathes deeply. He is not here to explode. Not yet. He is here to observe. Because when the truth comes out, this office will never be the same again. The office hums with quiet efficiency. Agents smile, shake hands, and lead clients into glass-walled offices, offering them coffee, deals, and dreams. Marcus sits back, watching, listening. The receptionist's voice is suddenly bright, welcoming. "Welcome to Grant Realty. What kind of home are you looking for?" A white couple walks in, dressed in casual but expensive clothes. A top agent rushes over immediately, grinning, professional, eager to assist. "Right this way. We have some amazing listings for you." They are ushered into an office without hesitation. Marcus leans forward slightly. Another client enters. A black couple, well-dressed, excited, holding hands as they approach the front desk. The receptionist barely glances up. "Can I help you?" Her tone is dull, uninterested. The husband clears his throat. "Yes, we are looking to buy a home. We have been pre-approved for financing." The receptionist sighs and glances over to an agent standing near the desk. "Rick, these two need help," she mutters. Rick looks over, expression instantly shifting. A forced smile, a slow, dismissive nod. He does not rush over. He does not shake their hands. He does not offer them coffee. So, and when he is, Rick and everyone like him will wish they had never underestimated Marcus Grant. The office hums with quiet conversations, deals being made, contracts being signed. But Marcus is not interested in the polished smiles or the scripted professionalism. He is listening, really listening. Two agents stand by the water cooler, sipping coffee, smirking. Their voices are low, but not low enough. Easy money today, one of them chuckles. The other, a tall white man with slicked back hair, grins. Yeah? Who? Young black couple, first-time buyers. The agent shakes his head, amused. You know how it is. They never read the contracts anyway. Just point at the numbers, talk fast, and boom, signed. The other agent laughs, shaking his head. Man, you are ruthless. Hey, the first one smirks. If they do not ask questions, that is not my problem. The bank will bury them in interest, not me. Marcus's fingers tighten around the armrest of his chair. A young black couple sits nervously at a desk across the room, their baby girl in a car seat beside them. The mother bounces her knee anxiously, looking at the contract in front of her. Are you sure this is the best rate we can get? She asks. The agent, still smirking, nods quickly. Oh, absolutely. This is a great deal. You are locking in now before rates go up. Marcus sees it immediately. The interest rate is sky high. The hidden fees are stacked in fine print. This is a scam. The father hesitates, running a hand over his beard. We were hoping to put more down up front, maybe lower the monthly. You do not need to worry about that, the agent interrupts, tapping his pen on the contract. This is the smartest way to do it. Trust me, you do not want to lose this house. The mother glances at her husband. Marcus watches her instincts kick in. She knows something is off. She just does not know how to fight it. The baby coos softly, shifting in her car seat. The mother glances down at her daughter, then exhales and reaches for the pen. Marcus's teeth clench. He could stop this right now. He could walk over, blow his cover, and call out the scam for what it is. But he doesn't. Not yet. Because this is bigger than one bad deal. This is about how many families have been cheated. How many young black couples have been buried in loans they never should have signed. Marcus takes a slow breath. Let the trap close in. Let them dig their own graves. Because tomorrow, he will be the one writing the contracts. And they will not like the terms. The door swings open, and all eyes should be on her. But they are not. She is invisible before she even speaks. Alicia Turner steps into the office, straightening her shoulders, gripping her purse like a lifeline. She does not belong here. At least, that is how they make her feel. She has spent years saving, planning, dreaming. Today is the day she finally buys her first home. She approaches the front desk, smiling politely. Hi. I am here to speak with an agent. I have my paperwork ready. The receptionist, a young white woman with a bored expression, barely looks up. Oh, just wait over there. Alicia nods and moves toward the seating area. Minutes pass. Then 15. Then 30. Marcus watches. The pattern is clear. White couples walk in. They are greeted instantly. A black woman? They let her sit. Let her wait. Finally, a tall, middle-aged agent named Grant Lawson steps forward. He looks at Alicia, then at the clipboard in his hand, already dismissing her. You are looking to buy? He asks, his tone already heavy with doubt. Alicia stands quickly, offering her documents. Yes, I have been saving for years. I am ready to put down a deposit today. Grant barely glances at the papers. He smirks. Marcus sees it. That look. The silent decision to disrespect this woman before he even knows her name. This process is complicated, Grant says, his voice slow. Too slow, like he is speaking to a child. Alicia blinks. I understand. Grant sighs, flipping through the papers carelessly. We require proof of income, he adds with a smug smile. That means real employment. Silence. The room stops. Alicia's breath hitches. She grips her purse tighter. Marcus feels his own hands curl into fists. Alicia swallows hard. I I have been working as a nurse for 10 years. Grant's smirk does not fade. That is cute. But we are talking about a mortgage. That is serious financial responsibility. The insult is clear. He does not believe she is good enough, does not believe she is capable of owning property. Marcus takes one step closer, then another. This is it. The final straw. He is not watching anymore. He is done. Tomorrow, they will all pay. The room stills. All eyes are now on him. Marcus Grant, still disguised as just another black client, steps forward, his expression unreadable. I am interested in buying a home, he says, his voice calm. Too calm. Give me the most expensive property you have. Silence. Then, laughter. Grant Lawson, the same smug agent who just humiliated Alicia, grins. Well, sir, he says, his tone suddenly full of fake politeness. We have some premium listings, but I am not sure you are looking in the right price range. The other agents snicker. Marcus tilts his head. Oh? Try me. Grant nods toward his desk. Right this way, sir. Marcus sits. The trap is set. Grant leans in, pulling out glossy brochures of luxury estates. He keeps glancing at Marcus's clothes, his simple blazer, his understated watch. He does not see a CEO. He sees a target. This one is in a gated community, Grant says, tapping the page. But there are strict financial checks. Marcus raises an eyebrow. You mean credit checks? Grant smirks. Well, that and other things. Marcus remains silent. The contract appears, thick, full of hidden fees, a predatory loan. They think they have him. Grant hands over the pen. Sign here, he says, grinning. Marcus reaches into his pocket, pulls out a business card, and drops it on the table. Silence. Grant blinks. The other agents lean in. Marcus's voice is deadly calm. You just tried to scam the owner of this company. The entire office freezes. Grant's face goes pale. His lips part. No words come out. The room feels airless. The black clients in the waiting area? They see it. The staff? They see it. Marcus leans forward, folding his hands. I heard how you talk about black buyers. His voice is steel. I watched you lie, cheat, humiliate people. The employees look at each other, fear creeping in. Grant tries to stammer. Sir, I did not know. Marcus cuts him off. No, he says, standing. You did not care. And now? Everyone in this office is about to learn exactly who I am. The silence is suffocating. Marcus stands, his presence unshakable. The weight of his words hangs in the air, pressing down on everyone in the office. Grant swallows hard. The other agents shift uncomfortably, their smug confidence crumbling. Marcus turns to the entire office, his voice calm, but razor sharp. Bring me every contract signed in the last 6 months. No one moves. I said, his voice hardens, bring me the contracts. Now the panic begins. A receptionist scrambles to a filing cabinet. Another agent hesitates, then pulls up digital records on a monitor. The office, once buzzing with arrogance, now feels like a crime scene. Marcus walks to the desk, flipping through the papers. Page after page, hidden fees, sky-high interest rates, inflated appraisals. Every single one, a black family. He looks up, his expression unreadable. How many? His voice is low, dangerous. Grant stares at the floor. How many black families have you cheated? No answer. Marcus slams a contract down, louder than a gunshot. You had no problem speaking before. His voice is cold. Now? Nothing? Grant opens his mouth, but no excuse comes out. Marcus looks at the screen, at the list of manipulated deals. Dozens. He exhales, shaking his head. Unbelievable. Turning, he locks eyes with each employee. No one dares to speak. Then, he speaks for them. You saw this happening. His voice cuts through the room like a blade. You let it happen. A black receptionist wipes her hands on her skirt, avoiding his eyes. I had no choice, she mutters. Marcus stares. You always have a choice. She says nothing. Grant, still stiff, forces a chuckle. Look, sir, I admit, some deals were aggressive. But that's business, right? Marcus's jaw tightens. Business, he repeats. He leans forward, placing his palms on the desk. You call robbing black families business? Grant takes a step back. I didn't mean it like that. You meant it exactly like that. Marcus straightens, exhales, then, you are all fired. Gasps. A receptionist chokes on air. Grant jerks forward. Sir, please. No. Marcus's voice is like a hammer. I built this company with integrity. His voice rises. And I will not let it become a breeding ground for racism and corruption. He gestures toward the door. Pack your things. Get out. Now. The employees are frozen. You think I am playing? Marcus glares. He pulls out his phone. Dials. Security? Escort them off the premises. Grant stares in horror. The power. Gone. His job. Gone. Everything. Gone. The door swings open. 2 security guards step in. One by one. They leave. Marcus watches, his expression unreadable. Justice? Served. The office erupts into chaos. Voices overlap. Papers scatter. Employees scramble to distance themselves from the scandal that just exploded in front of them. Marcus stands calmly in the center of it all, watching, calculating. Those who were guilty, pale faces, stiff bodies. Those who had been victims, shaking fists, furious whispers. Chris, a black employee in accounting, steps forward. His hands are clenched, his voice shaking. Sir, I have been here for 6 years. Marcus turns to him, nodding. Go on. Chris swallows. I applied for a management position 3 times. Each time, I was told I wasn't the right fit. Marcus's eyes darken. Another employee speaks up. Jasmine, a black sales agent. I was training the people who got promoted over me, she snaps. I asked why. They said I needed more experience. They promoted someone with less than a year here instead. A murmur spreads. More black employees step forward. More stories. More proof. A black receptionist wipes her eyes. They made me train a new girl on her first week. A month later, she became my boss. Marcus? Speechless. The truth burns through the office like wildfire. This was not just about bad sales. This was systemic racism buried inside his own company. His fists clench. His voice drops. This ends today. Silence. Marcus steps forward, his presence commanding. You, he says, pointing to his assistant. Get me every single HR file from the last 5 years. A nervous nod. The assistant runs. Marcus turns to the staff. To those who stayed silent while others were cheated. His gaze hardens. Your time here is over. He scans the guilty faces. Those who laughed, those who ignored, those who let this happen. You have 1 hour to pack your things. Panic explodes. Wait! This is insane. Sir, please! Marcus does not flinch. And to those who were held back, ignored and overlooked, your time starts now. Chris and Jasmine exchange a stunned glance. Marcus nods at them. You are no longer trainees. You are managers. Jasmine gasps. Chris freezes. You fought to stay here despite everything they did to you. Now, you run this place. The black employees? Stunned. The white employees who let this happen? Terrified. Marcus inhales slowly. Today we rebuild. Today we make this company what it should have been all along. His voice drops, cold, final. And if anyone has a problem with that? A pause. There's the door. Not a single person moves. Marcus smirks. That is what he thought. Black CEO exposes his own racist staff. He walked in as a customer and left as a legend. News outlets scramble to cover the story. Reporters flood social media with headlines. Talk shows argue over it. Marcus Grant is no longer just a CEO. He is a symbol. Breaking news. Real estate mogul Marcus Grant went undercover in his own company. And what he found shocked the nation. His actions today will reshape the entire industry. Twitter is on fire. Justice for all. This man just fired half his staff for racism. We need more CEOs like this. Real estate truths. Marcus Grant exposed what we've known for years. The real estate industry has been rigged against black buyers. He is forcing change. Homebuyer 101. I was thinking of buying a house. Guess where I'm going? Straight to Grant Realty. This is what integrity looks like. Meanwhile, at Marcus's office, his phone is ringing non-stop. Emails flood in. Clients, both black and white, are calling. Sir, we have hundreds of appointment requests, his assistant stammers. Marcus leans back, smirking. I guess people like honest business. But it is not just his company feeling the heat. Other real estate firms are panicking. Competitors scramble to change policies overnight. Internal memos leak. Effective immediately. Our company will ensure fair treatment of all clients regardless of race. Bias will not be tolerated. Executives rush to release statements. We are deeply concerned about the racial bias in our industry. We are taking action immediately. Not because they care, because they fear. Marcus did not just fix his company. He shook the entire industry. Then, the moment that cements his legacy. Marcus receives a phone call. The number? Blocked. He answers. A deep voice on the other end. Mr. Grant, you do not know me, but I have been in this industry for 30 years. What you did today? It will change everything. A pause. Thank you. The call ends. Marcus exhales. For the first time in his career, he is not just a businessman. He is a movement. 1 month later, a new era begins. The air inside Grant Realty feels different. Gone are the whispers of corruption. Gone are the manipulative agents. This is not just a company anymore. It is a symbol. Attention, everyone. Marcus Grant stands in the center of the office. His presence commands respect. Every single employee listens. This is a new chapter. A company that once preyed on the vulnerable will now protect them. Fair treatment is now law. No more hidden fees. No more racial bias. No more exploitation. Every client will be treated with dignity, black, white, or otherwise. The employees, they feel it. For the first time, the black employees who were overlooked for promotions are now stepping into leadership roles. Chris Johnson, an agent who was repeatedly passed over, is now the head of client relations. Tanya Lewis, a top-performing saleswoman who was ignored for years, is now a senior manager. New policies are enforced. Monthly audits, secret evaluations, no tolerance for discrimination. Clients notice. The first week of the new era, record-breaking sales. The first month, the company's reputation is soaring. People trust Grant Realty again. A news anchor reports. 1 month ago, this company was on the brink of scandal. Today it is being called a gold standard for ethical real estate practices. Marcus watches the news report from his office. A soft knock. He turns. It is Harold and Linda Carter, the elderly black couple who were humiliated before he exposed the truth. Mr. Grant, Harold says, holding out his hand. We just wanted to say, thank you. You did not just fix a company. You changed lives. Marcus shakes his hand, feeling the weight of what he has built. Linda smiles. You proved something. Marcus raises a brow. And what is that? Her eyes gleam. That power, in the right hands, changes everything. Marcus nods. This company was built for the people, and it will stay that way. As he walks through the office, watching his employees thrive, he knows this is not the end of his mission. This is just the beginning. A business revolution begins. Marcus Grant did not just fix a company, he transformed an industry. Breaking news. Black CEO's bold move shakes the real estate world. The media is still buzzing. Marcus's decision to fire corrupt, racist employees sent shockwaves through corporate America. Customers now trust Grant Realty more than ever. First-time black home buyers, flooding his office, families who were once denied fair deals, now getting the homes they deserve. Other companies, scrambling to change their ways before they get exposed next. But not everyone is happy. The same employees who mocked Marcus, the ones who discriminated against black clients, the ones who thought they could get away with it, they come crawling back. Rick Larson, once the top real estate agent, now begging for a second chance. "Mr. Grant, please. I made a mistake. Give me another shot." Marcus leans forward, calm, powerful, unshaken. "You had your shot, Rick. You used it to destroy people's dreams." Rick's face crumbles. Another agent steps up. "Sir, we were just following orders. We did not mean—" Marcus raises a hand. Silence falls. "You knew it was wrong, but you still did it." The tension is thick. The employees hold their breath. Then Marcus leans back, crosses his arms, looks them in the eye. "Not in my company. No second chances for those who preyed on the vulnerable. No room for racism, greed, or corruption. No exceptions. The ex-employees? Defeated, humiliated, forced to leave." But Marcus is not done yet. He takes it further. He launches a nationwide initiative, REAL Change, a program that exposes discrimination in real estate, a movement that educates black buyers on their rights, a commitment that ensures no one gets scammed again. The results? Historic. Grant Realty becomes the most trusted black-owned real estate company in the country. Rocket racist firms? Losing business, collapsing under pressure. Change is happening, and Marcus Grant is leading the charge. A reporter asks him, "What do you say to those who doubted you?" Marcus smirks. "I say, look at us now." The crowd erupts. The industry will never be the same. Marcus walks through his thriving office, watching his employees, black, white, Latino, Asian, working together, treating every client with respect. This is what leadership looks like. This is what change looks like. This is what a legacy looks like. And as Marcus looks out from his office window, he knows his fight is not over. It is just getting started.